What's up, everybody? This is Rebel. And what I want to do, I want to give you a spiritual aspect of this election. And what they're trying to do, what these elite trying to do, they're trying to play you. You got the Democrat and then you got the Republic. The Democratic Party, they represent the slavery, reparation, which you will never get. Um, anything is like anything to keep you down is what they represent. They the ones who tell you who okay, let me just put it this way. That's if you look at welfare and all of this stuff, the Democrats did come up with that. The Republicans, a lot of stuff that's in order for us right now, the Republicans came up with a lot of that. But the Democrats take credit for it. The Democrats, the Democratic Party, they what they do is they feed you lies and tell you that things is going to change. We just got to keep going, and things is going to change. And we've been damn near voting for the Democratic Party for about 100 years now, and nothing have changed. Matter of fact, we have gotten worse after the stock when the Wall Street when it fell in the 1920s. That's when melanated people, carbon people lost a lot of their land, a lot of their property, the money they had in the bank. They could not withdraw it. That's when we became poor after the Wall Street, after it collapsed. And that was nothing but a restart or reset of a new government. The government you see right now, that was the reset of that. First, they had to drop bombs on our people, destroy our people in America. Then, what they did is they did a reset, reversed everything, made money for all of America because we the way we did things, we were countries. So what we did, this country had this type of money, this country had that type of money. The same thing they do in Africa, it was going on over here in America. So what these people did is they they destroyed Wall Street, which was a scheme. Made took all our land, took everything, and a lot of people, a lot of melanated people in America, they were killing them and going up in their property and on their land, saying that that was them. That's why you see a lot of black people, a lot of white people with names like Johnson, um, Williams. You see that because their ancestors was going up in our property, taking our land. So let me tell you about the spiritual aspect of all of this. Okay, so you look at the Democratic Party and you know that they about, oh, woe is us, oh, we ain't gonna make it, oh, we slaves, oh, what we gonna do, master. This is them. Then the Republicans is a little lenient on us, like Donald Trump. Oh, he gonna give us free electricity. We've been had free electricity. Electricity comes from the ground. What they did is they put a meter in the ground and you had to even they put meters in the ground and that's how the electricity you got right now, that's why you're being charged for it. But electricity is free. They don't have to do anything for electricity. Electricity is free. They connected, they meter to your electricity. That's why you pay a light bill, a water bill. We had wells in our backyard. But what they did is you had to stop using the wells and you had to begin to use their water. This is why a lot of us are sick. And a lot of us is we're not living past 50 is because we're drinking this nasty water, which basically they don't even clean it. What they do is they drop something in it and make it clear, but it's still dirty. This is what they're doing to us. So if you look at both parties, they looking at it this way. First of all, they came out with Camilla Harris. You got to understand America is matriarch. Women ran America. So they put Kamala Harris in office. And understand every melanated person that got a high position in that office, they are not original to America. They're not original. They cannot allow an indigenous person to be in office. See, so what happened is they looking at you, they help Camilla Harris, she went to HBCU, but her people is from India. The same thing as Barack Obama. He was raised in Hawaii. He wasn't even raised around us. What we've been through, them two cannot even comprehend. And they know they are not your people. So what happened is they made her act as melanated as she can be, but she knows nothing about you. Not only did she say she cook her greens, I mean she wash her greens in a tub. A woman asked her, "Who is the best rapper out here that's alive today?" She said Tupac. She knows nothing about us. But see, they put her there because they thought all melanated women, carbon women, was gonna grasp to her, and we was gonna take her and we was gonna love on her. If we had a gave her that, Kamala Harris, right now it would be without a shadow of a doubt they would put her in that office. The problem is a lot of melanated people didn't gravitate to her because we learned from Obama, so we didn't gravitate to her. So right now they on the fence. They can put whoever they want in office because you got to understand whoever they put in office is a puppet. They don't run anything, and they understand that. So with Kamala Harris, they put her in front of us because they thought that, oh, that would spark us. Because they have to, in order for them to stay in the power that they have to keep us asleep. They have to keep us thinking that we have a savior. So in 2008, when Obama was our so-called savior, now they got Kamala Harris stepping up, but it ain't faring out good for her. So now, on the other hand, you got Trump. And Trump, like I say, he said he gonna give us free electricity. See, they're trying to give us our stuff back, but then we're not completely free. So either one of them that get in office, it don't matter. It's gonna be the same thing. And see, the reason why they do this because they have to make sure that we is at a low state and we don't know who we are. Because as long as we us carbon people is at a low state, they can do whatever they want and they understand the spell is still there. But now they see, let me tell you something. When it comes, they so desperate when it comes to MSCNN. I think I'm saying it right. Um, um, I'm sorry, I don't watch TV, but when it comes to all of these networks, all of them saying, "Oh, Camilla Harris, she killing them. Oh my God. Oh my." They're doing that because see, they're trying to speak for the real people, and that's us. They're trying to speak for us and make it seem as though we so excited about Camilla Harris, and they know we not. But as long as you have the vision and you see it on TV, you will believe it. You will believe it. And that's why everything Trump do, they have to, everybody then turn their back on him because they want everybody to rally around Kamala Harris. And the reason why is because they want you to keep that slave narrative going on. They want you to believe that you're going to get reparations. And they then gave everybody, Ukraine, the Israels, they then gave all of them reparation besides you. But they would never give it to you because the joke is on you because they understand it's a whole lot of us that still don't know ourselves. But here's the thing right here. If the Democrats, this is why you see Ricky Smiley on his radio station crying and D.L. Hughley. The reason why you see them acting like that is because they have to keep this thing going on, and they understand if we don't get out there and if the carbon people don't get out there and show up on droves, even though our vote don't count. And if they lose this election right here in 2024, it's over with for all of them because they know that the spell have been broken. So it's so many of us talking against them. The reason why you see so many people rallying around Trump is because we understand that Camilla Harris is a representative of the boule, and that is the gatekeeper. They are the ones that have been putting their foot on our neck. This is why we have not gotten anywhere. So you got to understand the boule. You got to see, you have to go deep in this stuff. You cannot go like look at the surface of, oh, this is a woman. She look black, but she's not us. See, here's the thing when they tell you about, oh, they came over here, the white man came over here, broke the black man. No, what really happened is that the Moors, they're Europeans. The Moors, they're melanated like us, they're Europeans. We have never gotten along with them. So the thing is that When slavery was going on, the white people was dying of bubonic plague. So when that was happening, they were dying off. The Moors is the ones who brought them back because the white people was going extinct because they did not know how to clean themselves. So if they were dying of the bubonic plague, who came over here and dropped these bombs on us? Like Lake Lanier. Who came and dropped them bombs on them people while them people were sleeping at night? Who came and burned down Rosewood in Central Park where they got thousands of bones? They found thousands of bones of the original people of America, that which was carbon like me. See, they give us this narrative of, oh, she gonna do this. Okay, she say she gonna give us a house. You have to understand when it comes to a house, when it comes to a house, you don't, the person, they send you through, oh, we want 2 tax returns. We want, you got to be on your job for a year. You got to do this. The reason why they do that is because they hype you up and but make you believe within that you own that property. But it's somebody, you don't own it. You don't own it at all. This is why you pay taxes, because you don't own it. And to be honest, they can't give you any land. They cannot do it because they don't own America. See, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump represent Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia, 70 square feet. That's all they represent. That goes for the IRS, the FBI, the CIA. This is the people that they represent, the police and all these people. They all work together to keep us in bondage. And we are in bondage because here's the thing. If you don't follow that, now they have gotten weakened because we have awakened. But if you don't follow their rules, what's the first thing they do? They got a police to come to your house and hand you some papers. And if you give them any static, they're going to pull out that gun and kill you. You go to court and you sit up there, and it can be a charge, a petty charge. And if they say they want to give you 3 years, they give you 3 years and tell a bailiff to lock you up. And if you resist that arrest, they're going to beat you down or they're going to kill you. And you think that you're not enslaved. And then they dangle the reparation over your head. And the reason why they do that and want you to fight so hard, because they want you to believe that America is not your land and you came from somewhere else. But then when you talk to an African, then you begin to understand them ain't our people, because you got nothing in common with them. You don't relate to them. You don't, okay, how is it that we over here, but we don't cook like Africans? We cook totally different. Why is it you claim we were slaves, but we are the trendsetters? Everybody copy off of us. We copies off of nobody, because you of the cosmos. You don't understand the power that is within you. And see, this is why they put Kamala Harris in your way, because they want you to believe that, oh, we getting somewhere. It's about to be a black woman in office, but you don't know she from Jamaica. And her father was not a black Jamaican. He was not. He was not over there. He wasn't over there for what you think he was over there for. That's why if you look at Camilla parents, they both look alike because they both is Hindus. But they was in Jamaica. So when you talk about her, she's not one of you. She mimics you, but she know nothing about you. Neither do she care about you. The same thing as Barack Obama. But see, they all coming together. You notice that it's all the black boule coming together, telling you you better vote. They the ones who's talking about this black and white thing, and they was the ones that came. The Moors was the ones that came over here and dropped bombs on us. This is a spiritual thing. They wanted the same effect as Barack Obama because they got that energy. But see, Barack Obama was the one who made all of us look back and say, something is missing here. And see, they can't come back from that. He was the one who showed us that it was something with all these melanated people. Do you know the Ku Klux Klan was started by the Moors? Do you know all these, the vice lords, the GD, the four corner hustlers, all of them was started by Moors? Did you know that? See, the rabbit hole go deep. And that was to destroy who we were as a people. But see, we're getting it back. And I'm gonna tell you this also. If you look at melanated people, you notice that a lot of them is dying off. The reason why, because they infiltrated us. They infiltrated us. And now it's a separation. And the righteous is on one side and they on one side. But see, two demons don't get along. Two demons don't get along. So what's happening? Either they killing themselves or they dying of disease. They just dropping dead. A lot of them is just dropping dead. Come up with a sickness. Even their children come out infected and sick because they was never supposed to be in our community. See, this is what they're hiding from a lot of us because they don't want, it's a spiritual thing. And it's to get our energy. What it is, and then, okay, if Trump get in office, they're gonna give us little trinkets. They're gonna give us little trinkets. You ain't gotta pay no electricity no more. But we should have never had to pay electricity. See, all of this shit in America is yours. And all these people telling you, go to Africa, go to Japan. Those are not your people. They tell you that because they implants. America is where it's all at because you notice all these people talking this crazy stuff. I guarantee you they don't give up their citizenship before America. I guarantee you they don't do that. They're not going to do it. They go over there and they take a few pictures and show off. Look at this house. It's only $300 a month. Look at this. Look at this. They do that to get you to think that you're going to have it easy over there until you get over there and they start disrespecting you. Then you're going to understand that them ain't your people. So this is very spiritual, and it don't matter which one of them get in office. It's all going to be the same thing. You have a dictator over you. You have somebody over you telling you what to do, how you supposed to live. And then what they do is they implement their laws that is low vibrational. What do you think they have to keep you low vibrational for? Because anybody that raised their frequency, this is why they don't want you to go within. Because anybody that raised their frequency, they can't control them. Matter of fact, they run from you. Because they know that you are not the average melanated person. They have to keep you. This is why they like for you to go party all the time. This is why they like for you to smoke all kind of drugs. I'm not talking about all drugs is not bad because it's here to heal. But what I'm saying is when all day, all night you smoking weed. They want you to live that type of life because if you live that type of life, they can do whatever they want to you. They want you to freak off on everybody. They want a woman to destroy her body by letting all these men go up in her and tell her that's all right. It's not all right. Because when that man ejaculates in you, his DNA is in you. And you wonder why our women is crazy. And then what they do is, see, you know I'm a mile away because most of the women that have awakened, first of all, we don't wear weave. We wear our natural hair. We don't wear makeup. We don't wear none of that. We natural. But the reason why they have to see them wigs, when you go buy them wigs from them Korean people, this is why they keep you out the business because those wigs is what's putting a spell on you. That's why you see a lot of melanated women messed up in their head. It's because they constantly putting that wig on their head because of low self-esteem, because they trapped in 3D. The shift has already happened. The shift has already happened. So most of the people is trapped. If you and if you want to get off right now because I'm about to start talking about the Bible. Okay, if you look at the Bible and you look at the Moses story, if you look at that story and you notice how Moses, when he saw that burning bush, and there's a lot of us that's going through this right now. He saw that burning bush and he was startled and he got scared. And this God began to talk to him and told him that he needs to go and save his people. So Moses said, I need some signs. You got to show me some signs for me to do something like that. So what he did, he threw his rod down. It turned into a snake. He started hopping and jumping all over the place. So then this guy said, put your hand in your bosom. He put his hand in his bosom and it was white. I mean, it was black, but it turned white. So Moses and these Egyptians, both of them was melanated people, and they was fighting with each other. See, this is what they want you to not comprehend. So they were fighting with each other. And that's what's going on now. You really think you're going to be fighting with white folks. That's what you think. And everybody want to keep that narrative going on. White people this, white people that, white people did this. And your own, okay, let me ask a deep question on some of y'all. Because it's not a lot of females that ain't been touched before the age of 11 and 12. They already been opened up. They already been sexualized. Somebody didn't already touch them in their family. How many of you can get on this app right now and tell me who molested you? Was they carbon or was they white? These melanated people in our community that don't belong have destroyed us. But here's the thing: we getting our power back, and this is why they fighting so hard to get Camilla in office. The reason why they doing it is because even though they know that we are against it and we don't want her there, the boule is trying to speak for us because they understand. See, they got to get us out there to vote, not because your vote count, it's because it's the energy. They got to make sure that we still sleep. Millions on top of billions of us is still sleep because then they know that okay, we ain't got to run right now because they know once our power get back on, even the very guns they got will not work. This is a spiritual battle. And this spiritual battle ain't got nothing to do with us. It got something to do with them. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us to bow down to them. That's all they're trying to do. They can care less about Camilla Harris. They know she ain't her thinking level is not on a good level to be president, but they don't care because why are they so? If we wasn't nothing, why are they so concerned with us and us going out and vote? But you're not concerned with all these foreigners over here voting because the foreigners is the ones that took over your land. Our ancestors' land, the foreigners is the ones who took it over. This is why they do not, this is why they don't go out and vote, because this is just to see if we gonna go out there in droves and go get a registered voting card, meaning that you register. So you're saying whoever win, that is your God, and that's your leader, and that's who you under. So when they come and they come after you, don't come to people like us. Don't come to people like us. They knock on your door and tell you to vote. But yet, you go to Atlanta and damn near everybody in Atlanta is homeless. You go to Atlanta, damn near all of them is homeless. Look at the health care. Look at how we are destroyed. They don't take care of us at all. We don't have our own, we had our own hospitals. All of this technology you see, we already had it, but they took us back because they reset everything. And they don't want us to know who we are because it's fearful to them. You see now these giants is coming out all over the place. They coming out because, they coming out all over the place because they already know. We was the ones who fucked them up. We did it. Us original people. It wasn't a lot of people in America. That's why most of the land here, we in like a bowl. Most of the land here is still preserved. They got us in a bowl. That's why most of the people in America, before they came over here, you didn't have no 3 acres of land. Your people had 100, 400 acres of land because it wasn't. This right here is the hub to everybody. So this is what they doing. They playing with our intelligence the same thing they did with Barack Obama. Now see, we gonna let her think that her father is not a Jamaican like this with this color. No, he's a Hindu. He was over there doing business. That's what you all don't understand. She is not nowhere near a carbon woman like me. This is why she do not understand our struggles. This is a spiritual act that's going on. And either you're going to get it together and you're going to sit at home or you're going to go vote and that's your new leader. Because I'm going to tell you this, and this goes for the elite. I don't care who you are. We about to get this land back and you know it. We get this land back. And you can't do nothing to stop it. You can do all these tactics with Camilla and Trump. But we getting this land back. And this is what they going to do. See, they know in a minute, because we waking up in droves, they know in a minute, one of them going to have to come and talk to us. One of them is going to have, whoever get in office, they're going to have to come and talk to us. And I think because of who we are, they wouldn't send Camilla. Because they know we don't like her. So they got to send somebody who we gonna really talk to, and it won't be her. See, Camilla is only popular with the boule, the AKA, the sorority. That's the only people she's popular with. But real melanin carbon people like us, she's not popular with us, and they know that. That's why you see all these boule out here trying to defend her. You see Michelle Obama got on that stage. Yeah, because we was too black, Lord. Girl, don't nobody care about that. They still want to play that black and white role so they can hide themselves. That's to hide them. When you think the Pope kissing them Africans' feet, when you think the Pope doing that, he was doing that because they was the ones, white people was almost extinct. They was almost dying. The Moors who told them, all right, so you going to take the blame. We going to drop the bombs on them. We going to kill them. With their artillery, we going to kill them off. Damn near. Then what y'all gonna do, y'all gonna take the blame for it. Y'all gonna take the blame for it and say y'all did it. And they know they did it. Why is it? Everybody, they say that this comes from slavery. Everybody talk with an accent besides us. Everybody that come here talk with an accent besides us. That ain't got nothing to do with no slavery. Because you gotta understand, the people that enslaved us had an accent too. So what happened to their accent? So if they raising us and raping us, what happened to their accent? Yeah, because this is how we have always talked. See, you got to study to know the truth because there's a lot of stuff that's hidden. When them people, this is why in Alabama, I believe that was Alabama, when they bombed up that church, they bombed it up because the Ku Klux Klan was not only white folks, it was black people, it was melanated people too. Carbon people that was not you, that infiltrated themselves in your community. And how they get us now, they get us through sex, they get us through all kind of drugs. Anything that they can get you to be on low vibration, that's how they get you. And now that a lot of us becoming spiritual, we changing the atmosphere. So they was hoping, they know this, that they know that Kamala Harris shit is not going to work on us, but they had to put it out there. They got to try to do something because they know they falling. And all of this, either one of them that get in office, they gonna have to come see us. The real ones, not them boule, the real ones. Because they know we not taking it no more. And they know we could care less because we'll sit at home. We don't care. We ain't going to vote. None of us is going to vote. We're going to be at home looking at y'all, waiting to see who wins. That's it. But we're not coming to vote at all. But they want us to go vote. That's why she said, we'll give you a house. They already know what they're doing to us. But trust me, when she get in office, you gonna have to do everything up under the sun to get that house to qualify. If you're a felon, you can't get it. If your credit ain't 700, you can't get it. If one person in the family didn't did it, you ain't getting it. That's what they're gonna be doing. That's what they're gonna be doing. Because that's how they always do us. Do you know when this COVID started, I never got a check from them. Not one check. Not one. They was selective of who they was giving them checks to. They was very selective. So November 5th, I advise that you can do what you want to do because I don't care. Sit it out. Sit it out. Because they already know who they about to put in office. And see, it's going to be somebody that can relate to that can come and talk to us. A lot of us, the real one, the real us, we're not, even the ones that's going to vote, they're not going to vote for us. The real ones is not voting for her. They're going to vote for Trump. But whoever get in that office, your time is up. Their time is up and they know it. They're going to have to come and see us and they're going to come and see us with trinkets, but the whole land is ours. It's not theirs. So that ain't going to fan out for them good either. This is a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war. And those was two, Moses and Pharaoh, those was two melanated carbon people. And in the end, they got destroyed because they would not let, when he said, let my people go, they wouldn't do it. See, the Bible is allegory. It's not true. Like the Moses story is going on right now, and people don't even know it. Then you got these people, and nah, but Rebecca and Isaac, no, those was two melanated men too. When they were fighting in the womb, those was two melanated men that was fighting in the womb. Those was two melanated men. She when she went to the seer to see what was wrong with her children because they was fighting hard in the womb. And the seer told her those are two different nations that would never get along. And see, this is why these Moors get on your page and sit up and tell you that you are Moor because they are afraid. Everybody is afraid because they know we waking up to our natural power. And it's see, they gave us them guns to make us feel like we secure. Them guns is not going to work soon. And you pull it on the wrong one, it'll backfire on you even today. Don't 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 get out here and get messed up because it's a new day and the reset have already happened. They all this junk what you see going on, this election, whatever. The reason why it's going on like that is because see they thinking if Trump get in office, all right, they'll calm down. If Trump get in office, they'll calm down because see they like it. They kind of white people, black people, melanated people is going to him in droves. They're not going to Camilla Harris. See, they not after the boule. They already got the boule. They after people like me and you that don't go by the rules, that don't fear them. They after us to put us back to sleep and to say that no, we ain't prejudiced, we not against you. Prejudice don't got nothing to do with a skin tone. It got to do with a status. That's the real prejudice right there. The original people, they never want us to have anything. This is why everything is sky high. The reason why it's sky high because they have to keep your mind always on something else because they know that this is the time of manifestation. This is the time of the awakening. So they have to keep your mind on everything else besides you because they know that, I mean, the spirit is out here strong and they know that. So if they can keep you at working 2, 3 jobs, they already know you don't have the ability to meditate. You don't have the ability to fast. And not to say if you got children, if you have a husband, y'all, we about to get our land back. Don't let this election make you upset or make you mad. Do not allow it. Because here's the thing. They cannot stop what is going on and they cannot stop the reset of what's going on and that's what they want to stop and they cannot do it. This is the Titanic, which was a fake story, but this is the Titanic and it's going down and they still trying to play they flute and they violin, but they know they going down, but they trying to do something and they can't do nothing. The Bible is playing itself out. Just look at it. Just look at what's going on. And she's so out of touch with us. And she think we impressed with her and she know we matter of fact she don't because she know we not. That's why they keep her hidden. Now go there, talk to them. Go there. We gonna turn off that mic and then we gonna make you look good. But that was her sorority sister down there talking, making her look good because see what they really want, they want Camilla in office. They don't want Trump. And the reason why they don't want Trump is because if Camilla get in office, then they know that even they can put anybody they want in office. But if we go out there and vote in droves, which our vote don't count, they already know we still got it. That's nothing but a test. It's not that, oh, they're changing. They're not changing. It's the same interior decorator, the same one, just a different design. That's all. The same one that put Obama in our face in 2008, that's the same one that got Camilla Harris out here trying to be a president. And it's all gonna, it's you're gonna they're gonna still lose. We don't even know if what's his name? Oh God, this the one that's president now. biting. We don't even know if this fool was acting. He probably wasn't, because he was trying to go up a man's arm and rub on his arm and caress him. So we don't know this. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, just sit back and get your popcorn. Cause either or, it don't really matter. Cause what they're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to come to us. Is it you, these boule you put out here, and see, they're fighting for their own survival. They're fighting for their survival because they're scared as hell. You all have a nice day.